Hi friends, welcome back. So as you know, we are solving the SQL 50 sheet, and from the last three videos we solved some simple select clause SQL questions, and in this video we are going to finish the remaining two as well. So in this video we are solving the article views and invalid tweets question. So firstly, if you are preparing for interviews or want to strengthen your SQL skill, make sure to stick with this channel. We will learning together and we are going to shine together. So let's get started with the first question. The question name is article views 1. Okay. Simply we can see this table name, the views, and there are the four columns and with their types: article ID, author ID, viewer ID, and view date. So there is no primary key, means there is a no unique values, we can say. For this table, the table may have duplicate rows, as I told. So each row of this table indicates that some viewer view an article, okay, written by some author. And we have to write a solution to find all the authors that view at least once of their. Firstly, let's understand the question. Okay, so there is a one writer who writes the book, and there is a one viewer who reads the book. Okay, so here is the article ID, the author ID who writes the book, the viewer ID who reads the book, and the view date, the date on which he reading that book. Okay, and so here we need to return, we have to write a solution to find all the authors that view at least one of their own article. Means, um, okay, so this is the input table. So we have to return some authors IDs who read their own book. So we have to think like the viewer ID and author ID should be same at that row. Okay, so output is a 4 and 7. So let's see the 4 here. Okay, the 4 and 4 means author ID and viewer ID is same, right? Means the author reads his own book, and 7 also. Okay, so in this entry he also reads his own book. So this is the output. Okay, so let's try to write something at the first glance. Let's write select. We have to return the author ID, right? Author ID from views. Okay, and I'm making some mistakes in this answer. So you can think like how we can improve at the runtime. So select author ID from views and where the author ID equals to viewer ID. Okay, it seems good, right? But you can think like this is the output. Will this query work? Okay, let's see. Wrong answer. So why it is wrong? It shows author, means we have to use the alias for this as a ID. So alias is simply another name for the table. Okay, so another name for the table or any attribute. So now let's run again. So you can see that it is also not run now because, okay, now ID is matching, but here are the three entries and here are the two. So if we read this again, then it shows like it should be distinct, means duplicate are not allowed, right? So here we have to use distinct. It states that the duplication will be removed from the answer. Now also wrong answer. Then why? Because you can see our answer is 7 4 and expected is the 4 7, means we need to sort this in the ascending. And to sort we have to use order by clause, and order by author ID. Now it's perfect. Now it will done perfectly. Yep, we can see that. Let's hit the submit button. Hmm, yeah, done. Okay. So let's jump on to the another question. This is a invalid tweets. So what it states that first of all, it has a tweet ID and content. Very simple. Tweet ID is the primary key, and content consists of alphanumeric characters. It can be anything, and this table contains all the tweets in the social media. So we have to write a solution to find the IDs of the invalid tweets. Okay, if you use the X now, so you can see or you know that we cannot write a big post in the free tier version. If you want to write a big post, then we have to buy a premium. So this is the question states that the tweet is invalid if the number of character used in the content of the tweet is a strictly greater than 15. It is a highlighted strictly greater than 15 means we have to use a greater than operator. So order is not matter here. Okay. So you can see that this content have more than 50 character. So that's why the tweet ID is returned. Okay, here is the explanation. Tweet 1 has a length 11. It is a valid tweet. And tweet 2 has a length 33. It is an invalid tweet. Okay, so let's write a query. Select tweet ID from tweets table. Okay, and where so there is a one string function which is a length which returns the length of any attribute. So we are using the content and greater than 15. So let's try to run this question. Yeah, this is accepted, and let's hit the submit button. Yep, this is accepted. So yeah, this is simple. We just selected the tweet ID from the tweets table and where the content length is a greater than 15. So if you have any doubt or a query, just write in the comment section. I will try to solve your doubt, and if it is not, then I will create another video on that. So yep, keep engaging. Thank you.